Hi, James. My name is Martina Westcott, and I'm going to be your counselor today. Can you tell me what brings you in today?
Yesterday I had sex with my girlfriend and I did not wear a condom.
Can you tell me what worries you the most about last night?
She has HIV.
Okay, and how long have you been with your girlfriend?
6 months so far.
Okay, and she's been open and honest and upfront about her HIV status from the beginning, right?
Very much so.
Okay, so I want to congratulate you on recognizing that what happened last night did put you at risk for acquiring HIV, and just say it was great for you to come in today and have the test done. I want to tell you a little bit about the HIV test that we do here. It's the INSTI test, and it's only 60 seconds before you'll have your result. It's a finger prick test, so I'll read it within the 60 seconds, as I said, and we'll discuss the results afterwards. Before I'm able to do the test with you, I need to have you sign an informed consent form. So I'm going to review that form with you right now. If you could just take a look at the informed consent and we'll read it along together. So the first part is talking about how if you do test positive, we're responsible for linking you to medical care, because the most important part of treating HIV is catching it early. And at this point, if we were to find that you had been infected, we would be able to treat you as soon as possible and link you into medical care, which means making an appointment right now, today, to get you hooked up into medical care and seeing a medical professional. The second portion of the informed consent form is reviewing how, if you were to test positive today, we would have to refer you to what's called partner services. And that is how we notify anyone that you've had sexual contact with that you have tested positive. And it's completely confidential, so we will never share your name or information. Anything that could identify you will be left out of that. We'll just let them know that they've had contact with someone who has tested positive for HIV. So by signing the informed consent, you agree to both of those terms, and you agree to have the test done today. So do you have any questions about the informed consent before you go ahead and sign it?
No.
Okay, great. So we'll just have you sign that, and I'll get my materials set up for the test. All right, so it's a quick finger stick, like I said. So we're going to do the finger stick now, and we'll have the results in about a minute. And while we wait for the results, I'm going to tell you about some ways you can help reduce your risk. So you said that you're with your girlfriend, you've been with her for 6 months, and you do plan on staying in this relationship. So there's plenty of options available with current medical technology to prevent you from acquiring the virus if you haven't at this point. There's something called PrEP, which is short for pre-exposure prophylaxis, and it's a medication that you can take that will prevent you from acquiring the virus. We still recommend condoms every time that you have sex, but the pill that you'll be able to take called PrEP will prevent you from acquiring the disease if used properly, if taken at the times that it's appointed for you to take it, and if used in conjunction with condoms. So that is an option. Also, you want to make sure that you're talking to your girlfriend about how she's handling her HIV on the other side of things, because when her viral load is very low, we call that undetectable, and it's very difficult to transmit the virus when it's in the undetectable stage. Also, furthermore, with her being a female, it's much more difficult for her to transmit the virus to you than it would be for a male to transmit it to a woman. So that's just the nature of the virus. Now that I've explained PrEP, do you have any questions for me?
How many pills do I have to take a day?
It's just one pill a day, taken on a consistent basis, every day, as directed by your doctor. And because you'll be having sex with your girlfriend, it'll have to be in your system for 20 days before it's fully effective. So does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so now it looks like your results are coming through. I'm going to read them for you. Okay, today you are testing negative for HIV. So how does that make you feel?
Great.
Good. I'm glad you're able to have a sense of relief.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is make that phone call right now with you to a medical provider that's close to you so that you can talk to them about starting a regimen of PrEP. And then we'll make that call right now. And after that, I'll also call you to follow up to make sure that you were able to make it to your appointment okay and that you received all the information that you need. I'm also going to recommend that you schedule a follow-up appointment with the medical provider that I connect you to, because once you do start on the PrEP regimen, she'll want to test you for HIV again in about a month, because there's something called a window period with HIV where the virus can be present and not be showing the antibodies at this early stage, since your encounter was last night. But getting you started on the PrEP regimen will be the best thing for you right now at this point in time. So, do you have any questions for me?
I'm just happy I'm negative.
Okay, and I have some condoms for you I'm going to provide to you, and I want you to have a conversation with your girlfriend definitely about today, what happened today, so that you can continue to have an open and honest relationship with her. And congratulations on finding someone that you're able to really talk to and be open with. Before you leave today, I want to make sure I have the correct contact information for you, because like I said, I'll be following up with you. And is this the correct phone number for you?
No, there is a 7 on the end.
Okay, 7 on the end. And you're 25, correct?
Yes.
And do you have a Facebook page?
Yes.
And is that just your full name?
Yep.
Okay, great. So the next steps, like I said, is your appointment has been scheduled, and I'm going to call and follow up with you and follow up with the doctor that I've set you up with, and just to make sure that everything is going smoothly with you for your new PrEP regimen. All right, so thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you, and have a good day.